Good morning, y'all. It is Wednesday, January 3rd. I'd like to give a happy birthday out to my daughter, Vicky. Even though she don't talk to me, I still want to say happy birthday. And we're going to take it back today. We're going to take it back to 1992, okay? And there's a specific song that I don't know, I'm just getting messages for it, so we'll see what comes out. But this 1992 song is called Free Your Mind by En Vogue. En Vogue was one of the hottest groups in the 90s. Like every single song went to the top of the charts. But this one was very controversial. Back then we had a couple controversial songs. We had like a prayer, we had a couple other ones anyway. But En Vogue was one of them. And the song is called Free Your Mind. And it's about prejudice. And it's not just prejudice with skin color, it's also other things, you know what I mean? And they were trying to make a point when they made this song about that. And it's just about like people thinking they know somebody by the cover of their book. You know what I mean? Not just the color of their skin, but what they wear, how they wear their hair, the jewelry they put on, the way they walk, the way they talk. And I don't know, it just came to my mind, so we're gonna go with it. But first I'm gonna read the lyrics. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but I'm sure a lot of you remember this. I feel like I've got a lot of people between 35 and 45 up in here. So anyway, it starts off with prejudice. Wrote a song about it. Like to hear it? Here it goes. Free your mind. Okay? Then it says, I wear tight clothing, high-heeled shoes. It doesn't mean that I'm a prostitute. I like rap music, wear hip-hop clothes. That doesn't mean that I'm out selling dope. Oh my, forgive me for having straight hair. It doesn't mean there's another blood in my air. I might date another race or color. It doesn't mean I don't like my strong black brothers. And then it goes, and why, oh why must it be this way? Before you can read me, you got to learn how to see me. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Be colorblind, don't be so shallow. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Be colorblind, don't be so shallow. Then it says, so I'm a sister, buy things with cash. That really doesn't mean that all my credit's bad. So why dispute me and waste my time? Because you really think that the price is high for me. I can't look without being watched. You rang my buy before I made up my mind. And then it says, oh, now attitude, why even bother? I can't change your mind and you can't change my color. Why must it be this way? Before you can read me, you got to learn how to see me. Then it goes through the chorus again and again. And that's pretty much it, okay? So it's kind of like saying, I mean, I guess it is more about color than I remember, but I never looked at it that way. I more or less looked at it like, you know, people always judge a book by its cover. You know what I mean? You think you know me, but you don't. Not me per se, but you and the rest of the world, you know, just anybody in general. And I don't know, I'm getting a severe form of prejudice about somebody in your life has a prejudice towards you. It doesn't have to be skin color, it doesn't have to be religion or race. It could be literally anything, the way you live your life, your choices, your school you go to. It could be any of that, you know. But we'll see if the cards come out, and we'll see if what I'm thinking has a lot to do with it. But I also had a couple other things written down. Let's see. Where is it? Oh yeah, significant dates this month. Okay, we're gonna have some really serious stuff going on. Um, oh, actually, this. You know what? Let me skip that for now. I'll do that in the next video. You're gaining your angel wings. That was another thing I got. You keep paying attention to the downloads and keep listening to God. Right? Affirmations. I have positive affirmations in my video playlist for ideas if you want. And if I don't, I will by the end of the day. I kind of just throw stuff in there. Like I said, it's pretty messy in there for now. I don't really have anything, put where it belongs. But there's a lot of interesting stuff in my playlist. Okay, they can't leave well enough alone. They can't look at themselves or walk away from you at the same time. So it's really weird. It's like not only are they prejudiced against what you do and how you live, and they have 101 judgments, but they can't look at themselves. So it's like it's like if you can't look in the mirror and fix yourself, why are you trying to fix somebody else? If you're not capable of fixing yourself, then why are you trying to fix somebody else? Obviously you don't have the skill set it takes to do such a thing. You know what I mean? So I got that, and they enjoy fighting with you. I got there's a reading I did a couple weeks back called Corn as a Love Language. I know it sounds funny, but it's about Corn the band and one of the songs that they made. So that's coming up. I'm pretty sure whoever I'm talking to has a very quick wit. And you may not have a quick wit with everybody, but you definitely have a quick wit when it comes to this person. This person is somebody that you guys probably bickered back and forth a lot. You probably made jokes and found each other's insults really funny. And that might have been a love language between you two. That's kind of what that old Corn as a Love Language thing was talking about. It was like, I didn't get it till the end, but in the beginning it was like a bunch of insults in the song that I got, the download that I got. And at the end I'm like, oh, I get it now. It's like, you guys, that was your love language. So I don't know if anyone out there, feels that way about whoever it was that was in their life that's giving them problems now. Maybe, back when you were younger. I'm thinking in the 90s because that song came up. That song was from like the early 2000s, I think. And this song is from the 90s, early 90s. So maybe it's somebody you've known since way back in the day, Maybe it was a friend, maybe it was an ex-boyfriend, an ex-girlfriend. I don't know, maybe it was even one of your kids. You know what I mean? That's a long time. It could be one of your kids. So they're still plotting though. That actually they're plotting on your job right now. They've already spoken to your boss. That's the download I'm getting. They've already spoken to your boss. They're going to try to set something up. I'm not quite sure if it's good or bad. Hopefully that will come out in the cards, but they definitely already spoke to your boss. I believe the boss and whoever this person is, or the boss and somebody connected to this person, are in contact with each other. All right, it says, I wrote down, they don't have any proof that you are what they claim you are. So obviously they're saying a bunch of stuff about you. It's probably that whole smear campaign that's been going all around YouTube with all the readers. You know what I mean? They're plotting to set you up to make it look true. So I assume this is going to be a work thing. So keep your temper at work. Try to, not overdo it. Don't get into any arguments. Just give the customers what they want, and do your thing. Make sure you get your job done. Show up on time. Don't leave early. Show up every day. Keep your schedule straight. Do whatever, whatever your job is. Make sure it's done at the end of the day, and don't really too much worry about anything else. If there are any problems you can't handle, don't be afraid to go to said boss that's already involved in this shit. to let him handle it, because you know that's what you get for fucking with me, kind of thing. Um, yeah, keep his number on speed dial and annoy him. That's what I would do. I don't know. You know, if you keep having, like, you know, people setting you up at work and shit like that, just keep his number on speed dial. Make sure you tell him everything. Make sure you write down everything: times, dates, names, register numbers, or departments, whatever department you're in, whoever was around, whoever saw it. Record it if you can. Take pictures. You know, do what you got to do to protect yourself. So I got that. They could be falsifying documents. I really hope they're not doing that, but because that's completely illegal. But that they could be falsifying documents or putting your name, your signature on stuff that you never signed. They're definitely stalking you, and they're definitely creating fake accounts online to trigger you. Okay, so don't let it get to you. It's just another hater. Try to disassociate. When you disassociate from somebody who you know has your worst interest at heart, they become just another NPC. It's really hard to do, I'm not going to lie, especially for an empath, but I've really got it down. So, like, what I do personally is when I see one of those fake accounts, I just think, all right, there are a bazillion trolls online. One of them found me. It doesn't have, I don't even think it's my ex anymore, because, like, even though it probably is, I'm not going to think that way, because you have to train your brain. You have to train your brain to ignore the fact that they even exist. You have to train your brain to ignore the fact that they're alive, to ignore the fact that they won't stop stalking you. And it took me a really long time to get to this level. But now I disassociate and I block any trolls that I believe are fake accounts or anything like that. Usually I'm going to start going through my accounts, you know, once a week, once every month, something like that. And just, you know, going through all the accounts that are brand new and just deleting them. I don't really give a fuck if I delete somebody good or not, because really right now I'm in protection mode and I want to make sure that I protect what I have going on, and so should you. So don't take offense when you get a troll. Just think of it as a troll. Like, literally, when it's so funny, but when I think of trolls, I think of those little 1990s, those little troll dolls before Trolls movie came out. You know what I mean? Like the little Wish, you used to rub their hair and you'd stick them on your fucking desk in school. That's what I think of when I think of people trolling me. I don't even think of them as humans anymore. I feel like they're like those little trolls with the funny hair. And it keeps me going, even though I obviously know that that's not true. But you know what I mean? Like, it's just way better to think of it that way. They can't handle rejection, so this is really killing them. The fact that you want nothing to do with them, and they really thought that you would never ever walk away from them. But now you see the extent of their mental illness, and the fact that they can't be tamed, and the fact that they don't want to change, and you're moving on. And that's how it is. They just can't handle it, though. They would lie about pretty much anything. Somebody dying, them dying, suicide. Like, I shouldn't say that word, but what word do you use for that on YouTube? I don't know. Like, offing yourself? I don't freaking know. But they would, you know, like, I follow this guy, Lee Hammond. His channel is called Mental Healness. And even he says he's a diagnosed narcissist who's been in therapy for 5 years, and his channel is dedicated to teaching us what really goes on into the mind of a narcissist. So I suggest you check him out. I really love the way he's so honest, and I know he's being honest because I know my ex, and I know my ex is a narc. I know my mom, and I know my mom is a narc. I know my sister, and I know my sister is most definitely a narcissist. So the fact that he's repeating things that I already knew, like I already felt and already, like, you know what I mean? I can tell that he's telling the absolute truth. So check out his channel. He's really awesome guy. He's funny as hell. He's cute. But anyway, he even says, you know, a narcissist will literally say they're gonna self-destruct if I don't know what else to say. They're going to self-destruct, implode, whatever, if you don't go back to them. You know what I mean? And really, you just need to let them. And I know that sounds super duper cruel, especially for an empath, but you need to put your boundaries up. You can't let these people just walk all over you anymore. That's what they want to do. That's all there's no other reason, because really he's not going to off himself. He's going to go find some other bitch to fill up his tank and suck her energy dry until she's gone, and then he'll do the same thing again. He would never kill himself because of the fact that he knows that he won't get attention anymore. Okay? All right, good. So a narcissist is in love with you and is really can't handle his rejection at all. They've used your children. They've used CPS, Child Protective Services. They're going to keep trying, but they aren't going to be successful with taking your kids away. All right, because obviously you're not what they say you are. So, I mean, anyone with half a brain can see that. And if they can't see that and it's obvious, then obviously that person's in your ex's pocket. It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. All right, a couple more downloads are, this has to do with not giving you money or something that belongs to you. So if it's a child that you guys are fighting over, this has to do with child support, obviously. If it's an inheritance, if somebody passed and there's a will, obviously it's that. You know what's going on in your life better than I do, but this is being a general download. It could be anything for anyone. If you were in front of me, if you were in front of me, I'd be able to tell you some more specifics, but we'll get to that in a couple months when I get my channel straight, okay? So they have something that belongs to you. It could be your kid even. It doesn't even have to be money. It doesn't even have to be child support. You know what I mean? It could just be your kid or your family. Maybe they're holding your family back from you. But because you're not feeding into it, there's nothing for them to feed on. So like every day I come out here, right? And I always have something for my baby birds, okay? Like right now, I got bread. I felt like grabbing bread today. I never buy bread. I always buy banana bread, oatmeal cookies, fucking all kinds of shit for these birds. But today I'm just giving them bread because, bread's good too. Right? Hi, baby. There you go. And you'll see them behind me. They come down, they eat, right? When I get here, there are no birds when I get here in the morning. I get here like 9:30-ish, and there are no birds out. I shake my little tin of peanuts or whatever I bought for the squirrels. I wake them up, and I tell them I'm here. And then all of a sudden, they all start coming when I start feeding them. And that's exactly what it's like for a narcissist, okay? You have the energy to feed them, they will come and eat it, and that's it. It's that simple. If you're going to give them energy, they're going to take it. So right now I'm feeding my birds. They're going to come eat it eventually, Beauty will be out here. She was the first one out when I came today. She came and saw me right away. And then the little sparrows started coming. I'm trying to get them to come down closer to the camera little by little every day, but that's not something I suggest you do with the narcissist, okay? Come on, guys. All right, I got a little bit left. Hold on. All right, so they're not really coming. Maybe they don't like bread. Maybe I have picky birds. I don't know. But all right, so I'm going to get into the cards. Where am I at? Oh my God, 20 minutes worth of downloads. Damn. Okay. So I guess we can start off with the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. That's my favorite deck. I love that deck. Okay. All right, so let's see what comes out. There they are. They're coming now. Oh, already I got one. The World. Ending of a cycle. 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's in their head about a cycle ending. That's for sure. And you're over it. You're like, whatever. Like, I can't wait for it to be over. Whatever cycle you were in, it's coming to a close. Let's see what comes out next. That's a whole book. Hold on. All right, I got stuff dropping. I'm not gonna take it because, let's see. Oh, we got the Three of Cups. That's, well, unfortunately, the Three of Cups is not a good card today. This Three of Cups has wine in it. It has red wine, and they're dancing around grapes. And at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords. So obviously there's a third party that's fighting over something. I think I'm going to leave that with that. Because, there we go. Maybe they're fighting over this new begin. Oh, Ace of Cups. Okay. That's better. Maybe they're fighting over who's going to get this Ace of Cups. Okay. Well, this came out in that little book that just fell out. The Seven of Swords and the or Seven of Wands, Eight of Swords. So somebody's in their head trapped, and they're very, very guarded. Can you see that? I hope so. Okay. Yeah, someone's trapped in their head and they're guarded. I hope that's not you. You shouldn't be trapped in your head at the... Oh, it's not you. It's the devil. Well, that's funny to me. So yeah, he's pissed off because you're healing. You see what's coming. Your gifts are insanely strong now, okay? You know what's going on around you. Your gifts are coming into fruition too. 2024 is not the end of your cycle when it comes to your gifts, okay? I'm getting that. Your gifts are going to blossom throughout the whole year. They're not done yet. So you're not done yet. Keep doing the work because you have to, you're going to have to learn to harness your gifts. I think that's what's coming through. Like, using them is one thing. Learning how to use them properly in the 3D world is a whole nother thing. I'm getting a lot about detachment, learning detachment. I feel like that's a real strong ability to have when you're psychic, because, or when you have like intuitive gifts, because, especially, well, all right, I don't want to say for all people with intuitive gifts, because not all people with intuitive gifts are being stalked, okay, by exes and crazy family members. All right, so for the ones that are actually have their family against them and have their exes against them and possibly, you know, old friends or co-workers, detachment is key to your survival this year. Practice it with things like, if you have a favorite, I don't know, favorite drink, detach from it. I don't know. I can't really come up with any ideas on how to practice detachment, because really it's like God throws shit at you and you just learn from it. But like, if you can practice, that would be great. Also, I'll see if I can try to find some frequencies that are good with that, or some subliminals that could help you train your brain to detach. But I have never done any research on that. So I'll look through it when I have time. And if I do find anything, it will be in my playlist, okay? I think it's called like Info for the Soul. Hi, babes. Aw. Okay, so next we got... Let me get one more. Good morning. Oh, good morning, my baby. My squirrels are eating their nuts. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. All right, Six of Cups and the Nine of Cups came out together, and the Eight of Pentacles came out. Okay, so Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Page of Wands is like a brand new idea. something that you put action into. It's definitely, I'm getting action oriented. It could be a new venture, it could be a new job, it could be Pilates. I don't know. I got Pilates. I don't know. It could be a new workout regimen. It could be something that you have to actually physically do. Okay. And it's new and it's just getting started. So we have that at the bottom of the deck, which is the overall energy. So you're starting something new that you actually have to put physical action into. Maybe some passion, you know, some effort. All right. So let me drink my Chobani. That's cool. So maybe people are saying that you're prejudiced. Or maybe people are saying prejudiced things about you. Maybe they're jumping the gun, for lack of a better term. Let me get one on the world card, please. What's the cycle that's ending here? Okay. Oh, judgment. Oh, wow. Judgment's being called on this cycle. It's not working. Whatever these people are doing, whatever these people are doing isn't working. The third party, you know what's weird? I see, like, first of all, those are men, okay? And there's no gender in tarot, but I get the feeling that these are a bunch of masculines with the argument. And there might be females too, because these are all feminine. So I guess it's a mixture. But this one guy at the bottom, he looks like he's reaching for something, doesn't he? It's like, can you see that? No. Okay. He looks like he's reaching for something that everybody else is fighting over. It's like one person understands what the fight's about and they're going for the win. I don't know. I don't know. All right, let me get one more on this world card and the judgment card. What is judgment? Why is judgment here? Why is judgment here? Because the magician in reverse. Oh, and look, there's a fly as soon as I say that. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse, which is, there's your fly. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse can be abuse of divination. Okay, it could be a divination abuser with the magician in reverse here. So somebody was abusing their divination or their gifts or somebody else's. They could be, if it's a third party, they could be making the other party do things that they either don't know is wrong or don't want to do. All right, so, and they're doing it to a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, that's who they're doing it to. Because they want a new start. They don't want the cycle to end. I have the Death card in reverse at the bottom of the deck, and they don't want this to die. Their whole life revolves around this, whatever it is. I don't think it's you per se. I think it's something having to do with you. I think without you, it's gone. But I don't think it's you. I don't think they really give a flying fuck about you, actually. I think that this is the person you need to practice detachment from, and this is the person that is the prejudiced one. And one of the things about narcissism that you'll learn on my channel eventually is projection. And the way projection works is narcissists, they keep their bad feelings inside and they have a persona on the outside. So everything that is bad about them on the inside that they don't want people to know, instead of just hiding it like normal people do, they actually project it onto other people. Okay. So if somebody is prejudiced against a race, a religion, a culture, or a job, or whatever, they will project it onto an innocent person, so that way everybody's looking at the innocent person and not at them. You understand? It's a control tactic, and it's also what's the word I'm looking for? Hi, babies. Good morning. Good morning, little one. It's a control tactic, and it's also a mirage. Is that the word? Oh, a camouflage. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. So it's also a camouflage. Hi, what are you doing? I hope you know you're on camera. Okay. He literally flew over my head, like about 2 inches over my head. All right, so let me get one on this 3 of Cups and this 5 of Wands. Ooh, we got some illusions up in the house. Yep. We got the 7 of Cups reversed. And the Justice reversed at the bottom of the deck. So they're the ones that cause the injustice. The third party, these people that are fighting over something, they're the ones that cause the injustice. It looks like it might be a Queen of Swords in reverse. Could be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but it could be anybody. Like, I don't really like saying the signs, because just like there's no gender in tarot, there's really no signs in it either. I mean, I can jump from my Capricorn energy into my Sagittarius energy in a heartbeat. I can jump from my Sag energy into my Virgo energy right a minute after. Like, so there's not just no gender in tarot, but there's also really there are no signs. I mean, you can do astrology with signs, yeah. But again, you could be in any energy. You have to know your chart. You really have to get a birth chart reading. There are a lot of really good readers on YouTube, but honestly, the way that, I mean, I know there's a smear campaign going around YouTube, and I know a lot of readers fall for this person's lies, and they like to say things in their readings that are already pre-thought by somebody else that's either paying them or telling them a lie to get them to say it. I know at least 50 different readers that have fallen for this. Some of them continued to do it for years, and some of them fell off real quick when they figured it out. And I know which ones are which too. So honestly, if you want a real birth chart reading, go on the internet. Don't do it from YouTube. Sorry, girls and guys. I'm not going to promote people going to find their birth chart stuff with readers that I know are fucking idiots. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Queen of Wands reversed. So that's probably, it's either the same person or it's the two of them. Queen of Wands will be Aries, Leo, Sag. Queen of Swords in reverse is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The Queen of Swords in reverse is a compulsive liar, number one. That's her top negative aspect, okay? Because in the upright, she's honest to God. And if she's in the reverse, she's a complete compulsive liar. Her whole life could be a lie. She could be living with one person, and that person doesn't know a damn thing about the real Queen of Swords. Okay, she's only there for a purpose that fits her agenda. She can be verbally abusive. She can be very, very sneaky. Queen of Wands in reverse is usually a dark witch, whether they admit it, know it, or not. That's the energy you carry. So don't be mad. Don't blame the fucking messenger. But there's a passionate offer that someone's walking away from. And it might be this Queen of Wands in reverse. I don't know yet. I don't really know where this goes because I wasn't asking for it to come out. But we're going to keep going. Give me one on the Ace of Cups. Give me one on the Ace of Cups, please. Flip, okay. going on with this Ace of Cups? An emotional offer. Oh boy, see, you can't trust anybody these days. Somebody's working on a little tiny plan to fuck you over. Somebody's working on a little tiny plan to screw you over. That way, they can end the cycle instead of you ending it. I don't know what that means, but you might. Let me get one more. Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles in the upright, and Five of Swords. What my baby's doing? Oh my god, you're so cute. Come on down. You know I ain't gonna mess with you. Let me get one on the Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and Five of Swords, please. Okay. Well, we got the Nine of Cups. Yeah, that's their wish fulfillment. There goes Satan again. All right. Every time them big fat flies land on us, just know that it's like devil energy. I don't really care what other cultures think here. That little bugger right there. See? He's letting me know. That's God's way of letting me know that I am right on track with this bullshit. Okay? If somebody can't get their wish fulfillment out of their head, I don't know what is the wish fulfillment? Is it a person, place, or thing? Or scheme? What is their wish fulfillment? What is the Nine of Cups, Spirit? Yeah, I got a lot of illusions going on. We got the Magician in reverse, the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Justice in reverse, and the Five of Swords, and the Five of Wands. So that's a whole lot of illusions and confusion. That's what that is. It has to do with the Ten of Pentacles. And oh my God, these same cards came out again. Walking away from a passionate offer. Somebody's walking away. Who is walking away? Oh my God. Oh, the Queen of Wands in the upright now. So that could be you or someone you know that's a good person. Like the Queen of Wands is like, think of Leo energy. Confident, self-assured, doesn't need anybody to tell them that they're not the prettiest in the room, the handsomest in the room, the best at what they do. Like they don't need other people to they're very confident. So this, I'm getting confidence from this Queen of Wands. She's confident about walking away from a passionate offer to make it to her Ten of Pentacles, but we're going to put that back in. That's her wish fulfillment. What is give me one on the Nine of Cups again, please. What is this wish fulfillment? Is it just the Queen of Wands that's getting it? Okay. Come on, what you got for me? Oh, I just noticed we have the Nine of Cups twice. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, so I'm going to leave that there. And I'll move my way over, and maybe we'll get more info over here. Okay. So, Spirit, give me one on the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Who's guarded and in their head? Oh. That, whoever it is winning. Whoever's, like, up in their head thinking, even though they're stressed out and everything, they're staying guarded, you're winning. If that's what you're doing, this is your way of dealing with your burdens. This is your way of putting down the sticks. Yeah, and I got the Six of Pentacles right after that. Giving fairly. So because you're staying guarded and because you know what? I'm sorry, but I'm getting this Eight of Swords for a reversal. So I think you're coming out of your head, and I think you're staying guarded, and I think that's helping you win and stay in your destiny and put down your burdens and That way you can end up with your 10 of Pentacles. Oh, there's a tower behind that. Uh-oh. All right, let's see if it comes out. I'm not going to pull it. All right, so by coming out of your head and staying guarded, you're winning. All right, so like I said, detachment, like a lot of the times the reasons that we're in our head is because we're not detached from whatever it is we're in our head about. Like, detachment is so fucking important. I can't even tell you. Let me see something. Where's my other phone? Hold on one second. Let me see something. I'm gonna. Okay, so in this card, the Eight of Swords, I was seeing that there's a castle behind her, so I looked up what castle means in symbolism, and it says a symbol of enclosure of the walled and defended city. Often the castle holds some treasure or imprisoned person and is inhabited by, hold on, I don't think it's gonna, I can't click on that. It represents strength, protection, and security. So whatever it is, that's the dreams. That's not the same. Castles also represent the difficult to obtain and spiritual testing. Yeah, see, that's why I'm saying it has something to do with your destiny. It's a spiritual test. Now that's making sense. So like, you staying out of your head and staying guarded against these people is a spiritual test that will help you get to your destiny, like to what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah. Let's see. Give me one more on that. Eight of Swords, Seven of Wands, and Wheel of Fortune. Okay, yeah, that's how you're gonna close the cycle. That's how you're gonna close the cycle. I got the World card again. So the World card twice, the Nine of Cups twice. Okay. And I also got the Page of Swords in the upright with the Two of Wands. So you had an idea, you've decided on, and I think you're gonna go for it, and I think it has to do with work. Okay? So if you had an idea, you go ahead and do it. If it has to do with work. Yeah, your ships are coming in for sure. Okay? Let me get one on this Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, stay guarded and stay out of your head. That will close the cycle. Stay guarded and stay out of your head. Everybody is to be guarded against. Everybody. It doesn't matter. You can keep your sweet face on and you can keep your nice persona around people, but just know that a lot of people have, how do I put this? A lot of people have an agenda and you're part of it against your will. Okay, so by you staying guarded, you won't fall for the bullshit. If you stay out of your head, it won't affect you mentally. I don't know, personally, I have a custody battle coming up, and somebody's trying to sabotage me. I'm not going to say it's my baby's dad, but I mean, who else would it be, right? I mean, it's somebody working for him or with him, or it's him. I mean, who else would want me to lose my child? The person that took her? Yeah, I wonder. So, you know, by me not giving a shit about these people and what they think and what they say and just staying myself, staying authentically me, but being guarded against the drama that they create around me and the bullshit that they have planned for me, I will be able to handle my work. It's just an example. But I mean, if I don't tell you what's going on with me, how will you know if you're my tribe, you know? Yeah. So is going on with work, it's going to be fine. It's everything is fine. Okay. There might be some backstabbings going on. I don't know why, but I just heard record yourself with the money. I've never gotten that before. So like if you're counting drawers or if you're doing deposits, go ahead and record yourself doing it. I don't know. I feel like that's a good idea. That way nobody can say that the drawer was short. Nobody could say that the deposit was off. And don't let anybody in your drawer, if you have a drawer, the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. That came out when I pulled the World card. Somebody's gonna burden you. They're gonna breadcrumb you, and they're gonna give you a lot of work at this job. And here's how you handle that. Are you ready? You do what you can in the time allotted. And whatever's left over, you do tomorrow. You do not overdo it. You don't do sloppy work. And you don't forget anything. Make your list for the next day. But they're probably not going to give you as much money as you should have. And they're going to make you work hard for it. So whatever you have time to do, you have time to do. And whatever you don't, you don't. And don't worry about it. If they fire you, they fire you. God will give you something better. If you have to quit, you quit. That's the way it works. If you don't do that, if you don't keep in that energy, then they control you. Like negotiate your pay rate. If they say 14, say on it, I need 16. I have experience. If they say, well, I can't do 16, but I'll do 15, there's your negotiation right there. Okay? Oh, wow. Let's take a look at this. I got 2 5s, 2 8s, 2 6s, 2 9s, 2 world cards, 2 10s, so you might be seeing 10 10, actually 3 10s, I'm sorry, 10 10 10. The Wheel of Fortune's also a 10. And I got the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. So you might be seeing 10 10 or 10 10 10 or 8 8 or 6 6 or 9 9. All right, let me get one on this 6. Yeah, they're going to try to burn you at work. I'm getting the feeling, yeah. It's the 6 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. That's a lot of love right there. Who is this? Uh-oh. It's somebody from your past. It's somebody who's, I want to say single, but it could be somebody who's not single. But more than likely, they're single. It's somebody you have good memories with. And they're coming in with their cup. Oh, but their cup is empty. Oh, no. And the river is like really, really small. That's not a lot of emotion. These cups are empty. The only cups that have something growing in them is the 6 of Cups. They have flowers in them. But the horse looks determined and the guy looks nervous. Actually, he looks like he's remembering his lines. All right, so let's see what happens. Give me an outcome. Now remember, possible outcomes are always possible outcomes. I do not predict the future. You have free will. And with free will, you can do whatever it is you want to do. If you want to follow whatever God's plan is, then you'll get the outcome. If you don't, then you won't. Unfortunately, it's not a good outcome. There's still lack of clarity going on. There's something you're not seeing about work, because I got the Eight of Pentacles again, but I also got the Temperance card. So remember to keep your temper at work. There's something you're not seeing when it comes to your job. Let me see. What are they? Oh, stay single. Single and ready to mingle. All right. That's just a side note. What is unseen? Oh, there was another card. The wounded warrior in reverse. Don't. Here's what I'm getting. Do not talk about your problems at work. You can let them know the basics if you need to, if there's a court case going on or something like that, but don't talk about anything else. Oh, yeah, you'll get the Ace of Pentacles. All right, that's your outcome, the Ace of Pentacles and the Emperor. Oh, Emperor at the bottom of the deck. What? Is that this guy? No, because this guy don't have no emotions. But maybe that's why he's practicing his lines and his cup is empty. He got a lot of empty cups in the Nine of Cups. They're all empty. These chicks over here got wine in theirs. So, I mean, there's a reason these are empty. They're from the same deck. So if whoever made the deck put wine in their cups and nothing in his, there's a reason for that. I don't know. There's a castle in that one too. Hold on. It's a test of your spirituality for sure, man. 2 castles. Yeah, and all the cups in this Nine of Cups are empty too. This guy looks a lot happier than that guy, though. He kind of just looks like, yes, I know you're coming. I don't know, he looks Russian. So what I'm getting here is the Emperor is going to drop a third party, take a leap of faith, and he's sad. So he wants to reconcile with you and have his 10 of Cups. Could be a Virgo. I got the Hermit and the King of Pentacles right next to each other. There's no victory with this Empress in reverse and this King of Wands in reverse. Whatever they're doing, it's not working. Why? What? I'm sorry. I can't get it out of my head. How many times you have to fail to fucking get the point that you're a failure? I don't know. All right, so we're gonna get Nostradamus on it real quick. What am I on? Oh wow, I went 53. Holy shit, I might as well make it an hour. I'll just do one for the outcome. I got the Empress at the bottom of the deck, in the upright. Let me get one for the outcome here. What's the outcome gonna be for, let's see, who we got on the board? We got the Magician reverse. We got the Queen of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is not a person in this reading. And we got the Knight of Cups and the Emperor. All right, so give me one for the Magician in reverse. Ooh, shit. Okay. Oh, God, Nostradamus. Shit. All right, he's doing it his way, okay, even though I asked politely. We got the Lovers in reverse, which could be a divorce going on. Nostradamus is a little different, okay? His deck doesn't always mean what the... Yeah, separation, divorce, unsettled life, reversals, disharmony, uncertainty, and unwise plans. From great opposition and calamity, the wedding contract transforms, tears, and sighs. Somebody's definitely going through a fucking divorce here. It might be this emperor. It could be you if you're married and you're going through a divorce. It could also be you, and in which case, we'll see what happens next. But this is definitely a freaking divorce. The Justice in reverse, Judgment. Let me see. Cycle. The World card twice. Cycle ending. Um, ooh. Okay, so you have a lack of clarity about something that somebody else is working on behind the scenes, right? And eventually it's going to turn into an Ace of Pentacles. So what I'm getting here is this Emperor is going through a divorce or a separation from somebody. It could be this Queen of Pentacles, but I don't get bad energy from her. But she is underneath the Magician reverse and the Judgment cards, and the cycle ending. So it could be this Queen of Pentacles. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, it says people fall in and out of love all the time, and this card may suggest either a burgeoning romance or the end of a relationship. But in every case, love itself, Eros, which is the god Eros, okay, watches over those whom his darts have struck. And in any reading concerned with romantic love, the implication is to the presence of help and hope. Lack of communication. I don't know, man. This card was actually the prediction, Nostradamus' prediction of the marriage of Prince Charles and Princess Diana. Wow. All right, so what came out with that is the Seven of Spheres, the Five of Spheres in reverse, the Five of Moons. Oh, we got all these damn fives, and the Six of Spheres, which we have the Six of Pentacles right here. But here it's reversed, and here it's upright. Oh man. All right. So the Five of Moons, which would be the Five of Cups, which came out when I was reading the back of the deck. Suffering, grief, loss, disempowerment, regret, inheritance, and deceit. It says the emphasis for the upright meaning is on despair, loss, and ignorance, but under the rather bleak outer sign is a deeper meaning, for here is a turning point, a moment when the correct decision may mean everything. Okay, so whoever's making this decision, you better make the right one. Six of Spheres in reverse. Is desire, greed, envy, jealousy, and ambition. It's the Robin Hood card, which reversed, we see greed and an eagerness to take from others and keep all the money for themselves. So somebody's trying to steal somebody's money. So it could be this disgruntled wife. Maybe she's trying to keep all the money for herself and take from the emperor. Five of Spheres is reversed is misconduct, profligency, disorder, chaos, trouble, love, and obsession. Reversed, this card is associated with loss of money, difficulties at work, or a situation that is becoming disordered and more difficult, suggesting chaos and obsessive love, which turns a genuine feeling sour. So possibly somebody was in love at one point and now they're not. Everything's becoming too difficult. There's too much chaos going on. And then we have the Seven of Spheres. So we have 5, 6, 7 on the board in a row. Well, not in a row, but that one's upright. Reward for good work, money, wealth, profit, and purification. So I think that has to do more with you, with the work situation that you're going into. Just make sure you maintain your stability mentally. Okay. It says money, profit, wealth. It's about gaining that. On the other, it carries a sense of things getting in the way, of slowing down or getting nowhere. That's that 10 of Wands that I was talking about. Yeah, take care to not be too much of a perfectionist. Such an approach can limit progress. That's what I was saying about the Six of Pentacles and this is 10 of Wands. It's like they might put a lot on your plate, but do what you can, and split it up into what you need to do today and what you can get done, and don't overdo it. You know what I mean? Just don't be a perfectionist. Nobody's expecting you to, especially if you're starting a new job. You know what I mean? Well, good luck to all those involved. That's a loud train. I can't tell you how many fives are in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we have 5 fives in here. That's really bad. But we got a lot of sixes too. Yeah. I mean, whatever is going down. What's the? Hold on. I gotta get one more card. This is most definitely a divorce, though. Okay, the moon card was right behind it, so there are secrets going down. Like somebody's not telling somebody something, and you're missing something. There's a lack of clarity when it comes to something. Oh, here we go. Okay, 10 of Pentacles reverse, another divorce card, and 7 of Pentacles reversed. Or no, I'm sorry, 7 of Cups reversed, and the Temperance reversed. Yeah. Um, stay to yourself, and if you're in this divorce, if you're the one getting divorced, oh, Tower at the bottom of oh god. I might do another reading after this for this specific. We'll see what comes out, but if this is you getting a divorce, I don't think you need to be told anything. I think you already know why you're getting a divorce. I think you already know what you're up against, and I'm pretty sure you'll be fine as long as you stick to your guns and do what you have to do. But the person that's on the outside of this divorce, the person that somebody could be leaving someone for, or I don't know, just stay out of it. Like, for real. Just mind your business. Just, I hear Ashley Banks, mind your business. Just mind your business. All right. It really doesn't have anything to do with you. Just stay in your Queen energy, or King energy, or Empress energy, or High Priestess energy, and you'll be fine. All right. And if somebody tries to torment you, just ignore it, because really they can't do shit. They can't do anything to you. You're safe. You're being protected by God. You're being protected by the archangels. You're being protected by your spirit guides. You're being protected by your ancestors, because you're a good person. And that's the way it works. You don't have to question. Just know it. Okay? Well, that was a long reading, but love you. Bye.